This is T from T City Full Cleaning. I'm here to give you my review of the Lowe's Shop-Vac Hawkeye 5-gallon, 6 horsepower, peak, wet dry vacuum cleaner. I bought this vacuum cleaner about 2 weeks ago, so I've had it for 2 weeks and I've used it every day. I would say every day for the past 2 weeks, and so far so good. It's a relatively cheap vacuum cleaner. It was only $89. When I first decided I was going to buy a new vacuum cleaner, I was looking at a real high-end detailing vac. I think the starting price was $250, and they went up from there. I can't remember the name of it right offhand, but I liked it. The way it looked, it was small, and it looked like it had a pretty powerful motor. Vacuum cleaners rate the strength of their vacuum cleaners by horsepower, and I don't know why they do that, because this is not 6 horsepower, and horsepower usually where you rate engines, combustible engines. So these are motors on here. These are electric motors in these things. So I don't know why they say 6 horsepower, because it's nowhere close to being 6 horsepower at all. But I just use that number to know the different sizes in motors. I know a 6 horsepower is going to be more powerful than a 3 horsepower, even though it's not real horsepower. So I just use that number to go by, you know, the strength of the motor, the differences in strength. But yeah, the Hawkeye Shop-Vac it's a decent buy. It's a safe buy. I wanted it. I wanted a vacuum cleaner. Well, when I decided I was going to buy a new vacuum cleaner, I wanted something small, compact, light, but with a powerful motor. I think the biggest motor you can get is around like a 7 horsepower. I know Lowe's, the biggest one Lowe's had, and when I was there, it was 6.5 horsepower. But that thing was on a canister type vacuum cleaner with wheels or casters on it, and that would only just slow me down. So I needed something powerful, something light that I can just grab and just basically run around the car with. This thing here is small enough I can actually put it inside the car if I need to vacuum. Some SUVs are so big and they have 33 rows of seat, you have to put it inside the car, unless you got, you know, a really long hose, and the longer your hose, the less suction power you're gonna get. So this vac came with 7 foot of suction hose, and I think that's perfect. Anything else, you start losing a lot of suction strength. It came with a 20-foot extension cord. It also comes with 1 crevice tool. It comes with an adapter and 1 claw nozzle. So, but they have a ton of attachments that Lowe's sell for this particular model. So a bunch of different nozzles and attachments that you can put on here and use with this vac. But all I needed was a claw nozzle and a crevice nozzle, so it was perfect for me. $89, like I said, it was pretty cheap. I think if you're gonna start a detailing business, and this is basically why I make these videos, are for people starting out, with detailing services. I think if you're gonna start out, you should start out buying all cheap tools. You don't have to buy the brand name or the big name brand tools. Buy all cheap tools and buy the in-house warranty for them. You know, so yeah, that's what I do. I bought a pressure wash. I bought a couple pressure washers from Lowe's. They're not the Hondas or the big name brand. They're the cheap ones, the Troy Bilts and Briggs and Stratton. But I bought the warranty for them. So if something happened while I'm out detailing a car, I can just take that thing back and get a brand new one off the shelf. I don't have to try to get it fixed, or I don't have to try to send it back to the manufacturer. So yeah, always buy the warranty for all of your tools, your necessary tools that you have to use daily. Get the in-house warranty for them. That way you don't, that minimize your downtime if those things break. But if it's not a daily tool that you use every day, don't get the warranty. Don't spend the money on it, because most of them come with a manufacturer warranty. And if it break down or tear up, you can just send it back to the manufacturer and get a new one. If it can wait, you know. So try to be smart with your money. Try to be yeah, try to, you know, you want to go cheap. You want to go cheap, and so that maximize your profits. Try to think like your manager do, or your manager did when you had a job. You know how we always complain about the manager won't buy this and won't buy that? You got to be that manager for yourself, and not that you won't buy it, but you want to buy the cheapest brand that you can get the warranty, and that way you don't have to worry about fixing it or it being down. Your downtime will be as short as a trip to Lowe's and back, and that's it. That's what you want. So yeah, this is T City from T City Full Cleaning. Thank you guys for watching.